Breaking news. Withdraw your troops from Ukraine. Nigeria tells Russia. Hello, my wonderful people. The thing not made you laugh. The thing made me laugh. Oh, it's not because they can't tell Ukraine. It's just that I'm just looking at Nigeria telling Ukraine, telling Russia to withdraw their troops from Russia, and I'm wondering from where to where, From where to where? Not Nigeria, Nigeria. We're speaking when the world is speaking. Okay, our leaders, have a voice in the table of affair, and they're speaking to, to Russia. And Putin is going to be, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Nigeria has spoken. I don't want to get caught in all the Nigerian government Buhari'S thing. So I need to listen. I need to withdraw my troops right now. I don't want to get into Buhari's whole thing, yeah. So I need to quickly. The president have spoken. Well, my people, now so the matter they be. Nigerian government don't talk and say, well, Russia, you dey hear what so? Take your troop, come up for Ukraine now. Nigerians, I mean, you could tell that, your brothers and sisters, everybody has been making comments left, right, and center. As much as we're all praying for the peace to be restored to Ukraine, Nigerian government position has become a real issue here. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like or share, subscribe. And I guess why it's a real issue. Let's get all the details. Withdraw your troops from Ukraine. Nigerian government tells Russia. The federal government has met with the ambassador of the G7 countries in Nigeria, expressing worries over the Russian-Ukraine conflict with a call for peace to resolve the conflict. Minister of Foreign Affairs Geoffrey Onyema met with the Evo on Friday in Abuja, saying that the Nigerian government called for peace and the use of diplomacy in resolving all differences. Onyema said that Nigeria does not condone the approach of aggression and the force used by Russia, calling on Russia to pull back her troops from Ukraine at once. Peace and diplomacy to be prioritized by both sides in order to solve the current issue ongoing. We support every effort being made to stop the aggression, and Russia troops must return back to Russia, Oyema has said. Speaking to journalists after the closed-door meeting, the German ambassador to Nigeria, who is also the chairman of the G7 group, appreciated the African Union on its statement on the situation and the state at which things are now, who also recommended Nigeria for putting in his weight and say Nigeria is a very important voice to the world, and the world needs to hear Nigerians' position on this matter. He said that what is also clear is the unanimous condemnation of the attack by all United Nations members states in the light of Russia's military action. He said there will be resolution in the United Nations Secretary Council, as well as the General Assembly and other United Nations, such as the Human Rights Council, where Nigeria is very important voice and member. Also in attendance were the United States Ambassador to Nigeria, Mary Beth, British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Catherine, heads of the European Union delegation to Nigeria and ECOWAS were also there. According to Lead Nigeria, others who attended were the representative of ambassadors of Japan and Canada. So Nigerian government has lent her voice and have said to, which they call her, they say they don't talk to Russia. We take your troop out of Ukraine now. Take your troop. I said take your troop out of Ukraine now. So Nigerian government said we just still put our voice for the whole matter, say make una solve this problem, okay? Let us solve this problem and let us solve it amicably. Honestly speaking, the whole issue and what is on ground currently now says to every one of us that, there is really serious cause for concern, so much so that now that you can tell that the Ukrainian president is even with the troops. He's not staying in the high and mighty palace up there and, coordinating men or directing men to go and fight. No, that's not what he's doing. He's also committing himself into the whole matter. He's also embedding himself into he's really embedded into the whole thing, and he's speaking to his people. His presence even being on the battlefield, given a lot of boost and encouragement, and nations of the world has really condemned, the actions of Russia on Ukraine. I mean, you people could have talked about it, and force is not a way. If the other person is not budging, nobody is made to be your slave. If they don't want to work with you, I don't think it's by force. You see, I think you can dialogue and try to, and if the person is not really forthcoming, maybe you should leave the person alone. Maybe, but when men begin to flex muscles and begin to say, what be me? Now me they tell no me, so that me, I, me thing. It's called pride. It's called ego. It may not be pride. It's called ego. Yeah, it's called ego, right? It's called ego, where men wants to display and say, "I am. You don't know who I am. You're taking me for granted. How dare you? I talk and you say blah 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 blah. Those things. It leads to a lot of damage if it's not carefully managed. You see, so this is what is happening. Nigerian government has also lent their voice, and it's a good thing the way they did it. They invited other nations of the world, ambassadors to come on board and to hear what Nigerian government has to say, and everybody was quite happy with the way Nigerian government is lending a voice into real matters of national issues and concerns, saying it is the right way to go. So I mean, yesterday you could hear President Putin, the one of Russia, saying that the army should overthrow the president of Ukraine. Then they can talk. That doesn't want to talk with the man. So my wonderful people, this is what it is, and Nigerian government did well by speaking into the situation, and everybody is quite happy. Okay, yeah, everybody's happy. Nigerian government, we've spoken. We've lent our voices into all that is going on, and this is what is happening, and we'll keep you informed as the matter unfolds. We'll keep you up to speed and up to date. So this is what is going on. This is what is happening now. Nigerian government, are particularly also, calling things in order, and calling people to order with regards to all that is currently going on. Please continue to pray for Ukraine and Russia. Continue to pray for peace. Okay, and let's also learn to do this thing for us here in Nigeria. Let's learn. It has started again. Let's also pray for our own Nigeria. When you hear that something is going on in Zamfara, the way we are praying for Ukraine and praying for Russia, let's pray for Zamfara. Let's pray for Edo State. Yesterday in Edo State, in Oromi, there was armed robbery. Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.